Holy crap. So, days off aren't really days off, are they? As you know, if you work on your own race car. Woo! Big day ahead. So it's 7:35 a.m. Wednesday morning, and off to the bank first to pick up some money to pay for the rims from White Horse Engineering. Okay, so got cash for Craig at White Horse Engineering for the rims, and now heading off to pick up my logbook from Pete, who I purchased the Calibre off. So I'm going to go from Sunbury to Laverton, and that's a very exciting thing, getting a logbook for a race car. So Pete thought he'd lost it, but he's now found it, so super stoked about that.
A double for Nash Morris, the second of which was a thrilling.
So I've got the logbook, pretty bloody excited. Good to see Pete. Pete doing well as well. He sold the car just for some health issues and stuff, and just that's all going really well, positive. So I'm really stoked about that. Freaking excited about logbook. That logbook in my hands is a bloody good thing. So thanks, Pete. You bloody rock. The centers.
You like, just so you can see what they're like. Yeah, no.
Oh no, it's all right. So these are the ones.
These are the ones from the Witham centres.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I put a? Do we have a texter, or like I'll put, or does it?
It'll be fairly self-explanatory,
Okay.
because they're different dimensions here.
Ah, yeah. So they'll fit into them. Oh, and then there's those ones.
Yeah.
Sick.
Right. So we've got to suit the existing Witham 17-inch centres. That's
Yeah.
And then a new set.
So I just picked up the wheel rims from White Horse Engineering from Craig. Craig did a rad job, so they're banging around in the back. And here, nice freshies. So add that to the list of jobs to do now. Where are we off to? Spoke to Theo on the phone. I was going to get some rotors for him, but we don't need to now from New South Wales, which is a great thing about sports sedans. Everyone generally will help each other. Let's get over into this lane. So yeah, now off to have a quick lunch with my mum, which is, well, no, actually no, I'm off to Motorsport Australia to get the logbook changed over into my name, and then we'll head to Langwarrin, quick lunch with my mum because she's on the other side of town, and then off to Motorsport Engineering Services. Well, it's now 10 at night. So what did we started about 7 something, didn't we, this morning, out and about. So got heaps done today. Went and got the logbook, then went to White Horse Engineering, got the wheel rims. So I got a set and a half from them because I already got 2 rears. Then went and had lunch with my dear old mum, and then went to, after that went to Motorsport Australia to get the logbook changed into my name, which I have down here. I just got it still. Then I went and saw my mum for Mother's Day a few days late, which was great to catch up with her. I haven't seen her for a while due to COVID, and then just busy. So yeah, go see your mum if you haven't seen her. Then went to Motorsport Engineering Services and got an air jack. Just a seal was a little bit wrong on it, so we got that sorted. Thanks, Derek. Then I went and saw my old man. We watched a bunch of old racing. I dropped some parts off for him, and then I've just now come from the Australian Sports Sedan Association meeting, and it reminds me why I don't go to meetings and why I don't get involved with rules anymore, and why I'm trying not to care what everyone does to their cars, and I want to be positive. But yeah, you know what? I gotta take my own advice, and the advice I give to some other people, and that is just build your car, race your car, have fun. You know, if you can help some people, other people, competitors out, help other competitors out, help, you know, grow sports sedans in a positive light. But yeah, not happy with some things that are going down and the way they are, but frankly, I think I've just got to focus on having fun. So that is the moral of the story: have fun and waffle on like I do. But yeah, anyway, I'm disappointed, I'm annoyed, and it makes me angry. So that's not fun, is it? So I need to focus on working on the car over the next few days, and I'll get some So I think it's a gentle reminder that I shouldn't be at meetings with rules if there's going to be fucking idiots carrying on. Not anyone that was official, I mean people who are sitting down carrying on like idiots. Anyway, I got my wheels and that's a bloody good thing. So yeah, as you can see, they're not polished up. The rears that I still had are polished, all the other ones aren't. It's extra 80 bucks a rim to get it polished, and frankly polishing and chrome, I don't really like it. It's not my thing. It's for, I don't know, it's for like kettles, isn't it? So it's Friday after the big day Wednesday, and then yesterday worked a lot on the oil system, put the oil primer in, and yeah, it didn't get through heaps. Some days you just don't get through very much, which is quite frustrating. But anyway, so today just been down to High Tensile to get my wheel nuts. Got some nice new wheel nuts made up because we didn't have enough for the car. Got some longer bolts for the Simmons, no, the Widom centers, because the new wheelbarrows are 1 mil thicker material than what they were, a bit stronger. So from White Horse Engineering. And then went to Sharp Exhaust and pick up couple of mounts for the exhaust system, and then to Autobarn Sunbury to grab some paint for the wheel centers and some polish. I was gonna powder coat the wheel barrels, the outer wheel barrels, and the centers, but I've decided to save my money and just gonna give them a light polish. I'm not after mirror finish because I don't really like chrome. Chrome's shit, don't like it, not a fan. If you like it, good on you, happy days. I like everything matte and nasty and black and evil and stuff like that. Just looks really cool, I think. So probably going to stick with the gold for now, the gold centers with sort of a matty stick with the gold centers and go for like a matte chrome kind of finish, aluminium finish, I don't fucking know, but something like that. Yeah, so got a few days off now to work on the car. Yeah, see if there's anything interesting to show you. So this will obviously all be moved away from here. I'm going to run some heat shielding. Yeah, it's not ideal, but I'm just running out of space. So I had planned on welding all day today doing the exhaust, but the welder has packed it in. So tried fixing it, but it keeps jamming up. And I'm not the greatest welder in the world anyway, and yeah, fuck welders. So, because I didn't want to pay 80 bucks a wheel for polishing, and I was debating blacking matte anyway, I'm doing it by hand. So I've got some Mother's Mag polish, some purple metal polish, a drill, and some of these guys. So that side I haven't touched, that side I've started on. It's actually coming up alright. Coming up a lot better than I thought it would. Maybe too good. Nah, maybe too good. It'll be a bit imperfections, but just wanted to get that dullness off. Don't want too much gloss, but I just thought that, to be honest, I thought the reason why I didn't end up powder coating them is because I thought they're going to get knocked around, and when they change the tires, you know, they get scratched. I thought the aluminium bare is probably the easiest thing to look after, and will still look good on the track, and yeah, and also I save money. So it's Saturday, back out to work on the race car again. Miserable old day. I'm not going to do those other wheels, I can't be bothered. Today I'm going to try and do some more welding. Not very good at welding. I've been told I'm more of a grinder than a welder, but anyway. I want to work on the exhaust, I think. Get into that. See how we go. Tin Tops are on TV on Foxtel, which was meant to be the sports announcements, but obviously that all fell apart for reasons that I'm not going to go into now. But there is a few sports announcements running, so which is really cool. So I watched Tim run and a few of the other boys, so it was good to see them out there. So it's Sunday morning now. What time is it? It's 7:45. Yesterday was a big day on the exhaust. I didn't really video anything because I was so busy working on it. I feel like I've been doing a workout or an Olympic event. Pretty tired. So today, rather than killing myself, I'm going to do a bit of a cleanup. I actually don't like mess, funnily enough. And I find that when I'm going gung-ho in the car for a few days, the place just becomes a tip. So I'm going to spend the day, well, a couple of hours cleaning up, organising and getting on top of things so that when I get back into the car tomorrow, the place is relatively neat and clean, which I find is always better to work in with your tools all sorted and all the things put away. So work in limited space, so it's easy to make a mess. But then I've been told if I had a bigger space, I'd just make a bigger mess. So anyway, yeah. So just spent the last few hours cleaning up. So I thought I'd show you cleaned up garage a bit more. So I've cleaned up all the junk that was here. Got some cool, I try and organize things, so there's some of my electrical parts, well, electrics. Got battery on charge here, do a bit of charging, and also down here we've got, oh, that guy's charged. I'm just using Ryobi. There's probably better ones than that, but as you can see, I'm in the Ryobi world now. So organised all this the best I can. This bench sort of comes and goes with stuff. Try and organise things. Got a lot of my Raceworks fittings and spare fittings here. Again, just try and keep some level of organisation. It's a lot easier when you're busy working to be able to get to everything. Nuts and bolts and things all sorted out as well. Again, down here, oh, I think the tray up here actually goes in there, but that's for building wheels. These two are sort of a bit messed up still. This is some of the Calibra bits and pieces that I got, so I've still got to go through all that. What else? Yeah, just try and keep, again, everything as neat as I can. Give it a sweep and a vac. Needs a, you know, could do a bit more. Got my Penrite. Use all Penrite racing brake fluid. Good stuff. Lots of paint for painting things. Yeah. So got a lot of the exhaust done yesterday. Just got a lick of paint. Started doing my heat shielding. Got to do a lot of heat shielding around here still. Obviously it's not ideal having them there, but I'm sort of running out of space. Still got to make a couple of mounts for back here. So lots of heat management. There'll be heat shielding around here, heat shielding around here, heat shielding around there, heat shielding under all the covers. Then we can get back into making the front covers, which we spoke about. Still got to do a bit of work on the exhaust exits, make an aluminium piece up for here. This is the old one, but obviously, well, it's not. So it doesn't quite fit, so we're going to make a new one that's nice. The wheels come up pretty cool. They need a bit more polishing, but not too bad. So yeah, we've got our new wheel nuts, which were made by High Tensile. Really happy with those. So the car is making progress. So yeah, a lot of heat shielding to go in here. This is just the template for the floor. The covers all come around here. So there's a bit to do there as well. And then this side's a little bit more chaotic. Unfortunately, we've still got a couple of VQ motors, more Raceworks hoses because I've got to do a bit of work with all that. So I've got to make a couple of lines up. Got lots of my panels and things. Again, I try and keep it neat as I can. So I know it's not as neat as some of you guys, but yeah, this stuff will be, once it's all in the car, I've got to paint it, do a lot of heat management with it. Got to do a fair bit of body work as well. Panels are a bit knocked around. Got things like cracks and just lots of beat upness. There's a lot of cracks and things that need fixing. But yeah, so I'm not gonna bore you too much more, but got a fair bit done, but fair bit more to do. I've got a cool, should I even show you that? Should I show you that? There's something cool here, but we'll talk about that down the track. What Super GT love. Still got to fit this oil filter up. It was taken off the car. That'll be good. Got to do that. I've got all the lines to do that. Got some big AN16 fittings from Raceworks. Yeah. All right. I suppose that's enough for the last few days. It's been pretty hectic since Wednesday. I'm very tired. But yeah, lots happening. Definitely a lot more to go. I think the Calibra, definitely, if I'm lucky, I'll be at round 4, but it might be longer. But just a lot of things to do, and when you're doing them by yourself, it obviously takes a long time, but that's what it's like. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll try and bring you some more cool stuff soon. Good luck to everyone who's racing this weekend in Tassie, and I think there's like only 19 days left until Nationals round 1 at Winton, which I'll be at just to do a little bit of filming. Not heaps, I'm not employed to come and do it. A couple of the guys have sent some coins my way, and I'll be covering their cars predominantly and a little bit of streaming, and that might be it for the year, I'm afraid, because there hasn't sort of been enough interest to travel to the other rounds to do coverage for the sports and ANS. So it means I'll work on my Calibra more and watch it on TV. So yeah, cheers guys.
Yes, it came from outer space to fill the world with terror, to bring you unforgettable suspense. What was it? Where did it come from? Who were the all-powerful creatures that brought from outer space? And what did they want?